Hey guys, it's Dana and Brenda back again with another episode of 52 Ways to Empower Women RVers. I wanted to talk to you today about our favorite subject, poo. We've all heard those stories from campgrounds, either recent or years gone by, of that famous, the infamous accident of trying to flush a black tank and forgetting about the valve being closed. So
I happen to have one of those. And I'll just say this happened on somebody else's RV and I was the cause of the problem. A lot of times this black tank flush connection is very close to the city water. And I did end up connecting accidentally to the black tank thinking it was city water connection, turned on the hose or the water at the spigot and walked away because I just thought I had turned on water. And when I'm inside the RV later, I can hear a glug glug sound happening, thinking that, is there air in the water lines? I wonder what's causing that. And it's coming from the toilet. Stood over the toilet, stepped on the pedal, and whew, a little volcano of black tank remnants came back towards me. So Dana, can you help us not make that mistake and give us a few tips?
absolutely. So most of you will probably not connect to the city water. Some of you have labels above your connections telling you what they are. But the same thing can happen if you plug in to do a black tank flush and you accidentally forget about it. So I'm going to give you some pro tips, some manufacturer's suggestions on how to keep that from happening. This is our black tank flush, and it's a great feature if your camper happens to have it, that we can actually plug in a dedicated hose. Notice mine is orange. You want to have a dedicated hose for your black tank just to prevent any possible contamination for any reason. I usually leave mine plugged in the whole time I'm camping, and I utilize it a couple of times while I'm there. But this is a dedicated hose. It goes straight into my black tank. It will spray some water in there, kind of help clean things out. Manufacturers' suggestions are that you keep your tank open when you're using this black tank flush.
The black tank
Your black tank, you want to leave that valve open
So
while
it's
down here. You can't see it in our video, but the black tank valve is down here. You're going to leave that open according to manufacturer suggestions while you're flushing. And the reason for that is they don't want any mishaps. They don't want you to fill your tank, walk away, forget about it, because it's going to come out on the inside of the camper if you do that. So, but those of us that know that doesn't really do a great job cleaning out the black tank, so we close our valves. If you do that, you need to set a timer. You need to not walk away from your tank. You need to avoid distractions so that you don't end up with a Brenda story to share at the campground around the campfire. So best practices, just leave it open if you're going to use it, or stay in the vicinity. Set a timer on your phone for a couple of minutes. And you also have your panel inside your camper telling you when your black tank is full for regular use. You can periodically, every minute or so, go in and check to make sure you haven't reached anywhere close to 100%. Once you've done that and you're getting close, pull that valve, let that flush do its job, and many people will flush 2 or 3 times at the end of a camping trip just to make sure they've got a nice clean tank.
Cool.
So hope that gave you a good pro tip, and see you next time on 52 Ways to Empower Women RVers.